back to the channel. Today we are at Carter Caves in Kentucky, in Olive Hill, Kentucky, and we are going to do the backpacking loop. As you can see, we have 13 young ladies that joined us today, so we're very excited. We're going to get started here in just a minute. This loop is between 8 and 9 miles according to your pedometer. It has 2 backcountry campsites. We will be staying at the Eagle Nest, hopefully. No one else was registered, so hopefully we're good. I'm sure this is going to be an epic adventure. Come along, make sure you watch to the end of the video. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button and the notification button, make sure you do that now, because there's going to be lots of upcoming videos you're not going to want to miss.
Hey guys, we're about a mile in and it hasn't rained yet, but it's humid. Also, the elevation has been a little crazy, but not so much crazy. But everyone's having a good time. They're waiting for me to get up there though. So, we'll see you down the trail.
Alright guys, so we made it to camp. Back here is where Brandy will be sleeping. This is my new trailheads, hammock, and tarp setup. It may not be perfect, but I got it up and I think it's going to work for the night. I'm sure I'll get better as time goes by. That's my first time of setting it up though. I think it's alright. I like it. I think it's cool. That one is Tori's. Tori is using a hammock that we had at the house, and then she borrowed a tarp from Hiking Hobbit. We are having dinner. So this is going to be a camp tour and a dinner thing at the same time. Brandy, what are you having?
Boring old ramen. Just straight ramen.
Just ramen. And it's so muggy and hot that she's not really wanting to eat it, but
Yeah.
she's going to.
I'm struggling. That's okay. I have fruit.
She has
I brought fruit.
fruit. Cassie, what are you having?
Butter noodles.
Ooh, butter noodles. They looked really good too.
But she has real fruit.
She has real fruit. Something good for her. That is Gretchen's Thanksgiving dinner, inspired by mine and Tony's video on Thanksgiving dinner backpacking meal. If you haven't checked out that video, you should check it out. It's really good. Tori, what are you having?
Ramen, and I already ate my 2 chicken wraps.
Ramen and chicken wraps. She went the easy way. She always goes the easy way. So inside of here is Lori's setup and Cassie's setup. They are going to sleep in their tents inside of the shelter because there's not a lot of great tent spots around here.
Airport etiquette. Mom.
What are you having?
Have Texas State Fair chili with Fritos this time. And some
No crows around.
lemon cheesecake.
And
And some grape juice. Wink, wink.
grape juice. But check out that glass. She carries that glass with her.
Fancy.
So sweet. What did you have?
I had tortilla soup.
Tortillas. That's my favorite. And she didn't even share, of course. I might have to come back and steal some. Back here is Brenda's hammock setup. You always know Brenda because she's the bright purple one. She has a really pretty setup. And then if you walk down the trail down here, everyone else is camped down at the lower part of the trail. So at this campsite, there's actually like 2 different parts to the campsite to separate it. So that hammock setup is Brittany's. This tent setup is Ashley's. This tent setup is Hiking Hobbit's. This tent or hammock setup is Hiking Hobbit's friend. What's Lisa's. Sorry, I can't get everybody's name every time. And then if you keep going over here, the hammocks have invaded this time, I believe. That absolutely beautiful tarp there is Gretchen's new Starry Night one. That hammock right there is Lori Climbs. And that hammock right there is Sharuta's. So that is the camp tour. Everyone's been eating. We've all got settled in. We've already filtered water. So for the rest of the night, it's just hanging out, chilling, and enjoying the night and enjoying the wonderful company of the 12 other ladies who joined me on this hike, which I want to say a very special thank you to every one of you because it's going to be an epic, fun night. We'll get you some more shots. I don't know how many, but we will get you some as the night goes on.
Not only did you bring a bottle where you're sleeping away from everybody, I'm gonna take it a little bit.
I wouldn't say that I'm sleeping. I can see both.
Hi, Gretchen.
Yes.
Very good. See, my thing is,
So, Lisa, are you having fun? Are you good?
I love as soon as other people, 9 times out of 10, I catch by myself. Like, I'll go with a group of the let's meet and I don't bother me. Like, I'm gonna set my. You need an eye? And then I'm just went south, and I went until I hit the Virginia border, and then that's when I found. I was like, I lost. And I did the. I went.
All right, guys, so it's been a wonderful night. We've sat around, chit-chatted, had fun, had a few fruit punches. That's Brandy over there laughing for anyone who wonders. But no, it's been a great night hanging out with the girls and just enjoying ourselves, and you know, no guys being around. It's been peaceful, quiet. We've laughed, we've talked, I don't know. It's been a night. So everyone's going to bed now. It's about 11:30 at night. We've been very loud. It's probably good that we're in the middle of the woods, away from everyone else. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? Tori was her usual talkative self. I'm sure you'll see on camera where she talked so much. Not really. But she's going to talk more tomorrow.
Maybe.
Right? All right, we're going to get to bed because I'm sure everybody wants us to just shut up and go to sleep because they're all in their tents and their hammocks and everything else tucked away. We're going to try and be up by like 7:30-ish and be on the trail by 9. So, good night. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm semi-packed up. Half my stuff's on the table. But Cassie's all packed up. She was in the shelter. Lori's all packed up. Brandy's all packed up back here, got her stuff sitting. Brenda's all packed up. We've ate breakfast. Everybody's drinking coffee, doing some final things of put away. How'd you sleep, Cassie?
Okay.
Cassie says she's gonna come with us again the next time. Right?
Yep. I'm already like excited for it. Let me get through getting home first.
Randy, how'd you sleep?
Pretty good for at least 4 hours. And then there was a very, very rude barred owl that kind of ruined the rest of it. But
Yes, the owl got up bright and early this morning, and there was a bird that I heard. I can't remember what they're called. Tori, how did you sleep?
Good.
How was your breakfast?
It was good.
We brought oatmeal, but we forgot to put any sugar in it before we left. So Tori ate hers without anything, and I put my apple and granola in it. So I had some sort of sweetener. Brenda, how'd you sleep?
Slept okay. A couple hours. It's normal for me.
A couple hours is good sometimes.
Yeah.
But we have not got rained on yet.
No.
I'm sure I'm going to jinx this, and we're going to get rained on the way home or out, but
I packed my pack cover, so probably.
Brenda jinxed us, not me.
Going up to Virginia.
Good morning, peoples.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep?
Good. Maybe.
What'd you have for breakfast?
I am having these like oatmeal cookies with peanut butter, and I just had my coffee.
Oh, yummy. Coffee's always really important.
I already had my coffee.
I had a Frito wrap.
I already filtered water.
Whoa, look at you. I should have just gave you my water bottle because I need some.
I feel poor.
Did you? You won't need that much. We're going to pass by another water.
That's what I thought, but just
Going over the bridges.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
just in case.
How did you sleep,
I
Lori?
slept like a baby.
Did you?
It did.
All night?
Well, I laid here for about 3 hours just laying. I was so
And just
fatigued.
chilling?
My body was so fatigued, it just felt fabulous. And then I slept like a baby.
Awesome. That's good.
Did it rain last night?
It did not rain last night.
3:30. It sounded like rain.
It was
I
just
heard
things
something.
falling off of
It's
the
probably
trees.
caterpillars.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was caterpillars. Yeah, because look at a caterpillar bit me,
Oh,
and they were all over.
so
our
that
hammocks
is
and-
2 people that has gotten caterpillar bites.
I had
And Lori just had one on her neck.
I had a
And I'm
Frito wrap
caterpillar
this morning
friendly.
for breakfast.
A Frito wrap?
Frito wrap. Because I had Fritos, and I thought maybe the reason I struggled the last mile yesterday was salt, because I sweat.
Yes, that's probably a good idea.
So I just threw all my Fritos in a wrap. Cookless.
There you go.
And
I
then we
thought-
had a fartless raccoon. No, farting raccoon.
A farting raccoon and It somehow got in her hammock. I don't know.
It got. Ah. How did you get it out?
I love wildlife, you know. So.
All right, guys, so as you can tell, we are leaving our campsite as clean as we found it. Everything's all cleaned up. People's got on packs. Ready to go.
On the road again.
So we're gonna head out. We'll show you some on the way out. There's a lot of neat things that we still have to pass. So we got the 2 swinging bridges and the waterfall by the dam. So let's get going. So they found the swimming hole. Gretchen's like, I know what to do.
Selfie.
So they found the swimming hole, and I was asking them all because we were talking about going swimming yesterday, and we never went past it. So I was asking them all just now, do you guys want to go swimming this morning? It'd be nice and refreshing.
I mean, it would probably help with, you know, odor issues, but I'm good.
Really?
I don't do cold.
I'm just gonna pause for now.
All right, I guess we're passing, and the rest of the group already left us. So I really don't think anybody's interested in swimming now. But in case you camp at Eagle's Nest, just past it is this little swimming hole. So if it's super hot out, come down here and check it out, see if there's water.
That is nice.
It does look very refreshing. And I have a feeling that had we have known this was here last night, there would have probably been 13 girls in there in nothing but sports bras and whatever. Or nothing at all, I don't know.
Shenanigans.
All right, we're getting up the trail.
Like, what is the purpose of this hole in the beginning of the staircase? Do you have to be this small to go on the bridge?
Or that tall.
Or this tall? It's at least this tall and at least this thin. I mean, what is the point of having a big old log right in the middle of the stairway? Somebody call a ranger.
Things that make you go,
I need answers. Can I get through here? Oh,
You made it! You were tall enough and you were skinny enough.
And 30 pounds.
So, I don't know if you guys really paid attention or not back there in camp. We ended up with 4 tents and 9 hammock hangers. So 3 of us, it was our first time of hanging in a hammock ever. So Tori, what'd you think?
I liked it.
Did you get your hang good?
Yeah.
So Tori's setup looked pretty good. I think she could have improved a little bit on her tarp, but you know, we worked with what we had on space. It was kind of tight with 9 hammocks in one spot. What'd you think, Brittany? It was your first time?
It was great. I probably won't go back to a tent for a long time.
Really? So you're going to give up your Lanchan?
I mean, I'm not going to throw it away, but
You got the boys. The boys will use the
the boys
Lanchan.
will get ample use out of the Lanchan. But I didn't wake up once in the middle of the night, so that's a very
That's awesome.
rare thing.
And your hang looked really good.
I had it double checked. It wasn't at first.
Oh yeah? Well, I mean, we're all learning, so.
Yeah, it was nice. My underquilt, my hammock only opens on one side, so I had a little bit of difficulty when I needed to adjust the other side of my underquilt when I got in it. But once I figured that out, it was good.
Awesome. My tarp was really good, but my hammock was a little bit lower than I wanted it to be. So, but we're gonna improve. I think we've all decided that we all like hammock camping though, right?
Yeah.
So I think we'll definitely all be doing it again. I will not give up my Lanchan because there is places that we're going to still need the Lanchan. And plus there's times where me and Tony will want to be lighter, and it's easier for us to just take that because it cuts a ton of weight. But that's our first thoughts and first impressions on our new hammocks. So this is the Johnson home site, campsite. And we probably could have came here and probably would have been better off with our hammocks and our tent setups, honestly. But there's no water that's super close to here. So that's why we chose to stay at Eagle's Nest. And plus, just in case it rained, we had the shelter there we could all go into. But this is a really nice campsite, I think. Got a little bench there. Tons of trees to hang hammocks from. Plenty of tent sites. So if you have a large group and you have enough water, might be better to come to this one instead of staying at the one that we stayed at. But if you're like us, you just make it work.
I think that the blazes here are marked very well. I don't think you could get lost out here. They did a great job making sure everything is visible. And it's clear. The trails are clear too. No down trees.
Yay! Okay, so we have finished the trail. We hope you enjoyed the video. We had a great time. There is 12 wonderful women to hike with. So if you get a chance to hike with any of these women, you should definitely do it. They are awesome. I want to thank the other two YouTube channels, which is Brandy with Time Out to the Trail and Hiking Hobbit for joining us along. Make sure you watch their videos because they will have a totally different take than I have, I'm sure. So what do we do?
Total length was 8.3 miles. Our elevation gain was 1,188 feet. Our moving time was 4 hours and 25 minutes. And our average pace was a 31-minute mile. So just a hair under 2 miles an hour.
So not bad whenever you're traveling with 13 women, 2 miles an hour. I'm happy with that. We try and plan it with 1 mile per hour just because we are girls and we take a lot of pictures, which I'm sure you will see on everyone's Facebook posts. And but we had a couple people with us today that it is their first backpacking trip ever. So we had Cassie, and then we had Lisa. I don't know where she went off to, but we decided that, me and Brenda decided, and Tori, that we were going to give out a little thing for MVP, would you say, of our trip. So we have our tag, our permit that we had to camp, and we are going to give this to Cassie. Awesome.
Yeah.
She really toughed it out. She made us drinks. She's been a big part of the group, and it was awesome having you. And we really hope you join us again.
I will.
Hopefully we haven't like really, you know, but thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you up the trail. So we all decided to go to the lodge. Excuse me. Buffalo sauce is hot. Go to the lodge for lunch after our hike. Everyone is starving, so we just got our food. How is it? I haven't really ate much.
Delicious.
How's yours? But we are gonna sit here, chow down, got some buffalo strips, and some fried green tomatoes because it is Kentucky. And yeah, we're gonna sit here and enjoy some food.